Rabies, as you know, can be deadly, especially if the person who is exposed is unaware or unable to get treatment before those symptoms appear. And until 2004, it was almost always a fatal diagnosis. That all changed with one patient, Jeanna Giese. You remember her story. A Fond du Lac teenager became the first person to ever survive symptomatic rabies without a vaccine. Giese, who was also bitten by a rabid bat, was given the Milwaukee protocol, as it was called. The treatment is where the patient is put in a medically induced coma, given antiviral drugs to boost their own immune response. Giese was brought out of the coma 6 days later, and after 31 days, she was declared virus-free.